Can you start off by, telling us your full name and the organization that you're representing and where you're currently from, where you live?
My name is Greene. Currently, Ethan plays for the Allegheny Badgers on the Allegheny 113 team under Coach Brian Beerley, and we are from South Fort, Pennsylvania.
How long of a trip is it from South Fort, Pennsylvania to the Allegheny Badgers home ice hockey rink?
About an hour.
When Ethan sent his nomination, Christine, Ethan had said in his nomination that you had been involved in his hockey teams actually since he was 4 years old.
He started, learned to skate when he was 4, and then he did the Little Pens and Ziggy program, and then he started mites with the Johnstown Jets, and now he's with the Badgers.
During his journey, what has your journey been like as far as your involvement in each one of these teams along the way? What have you done?
I was an officer for the elementary program for a while, helping organize the fundraisers and everything else. The Jets, I've been the fundraiser coordinator. I've also been the manager of his team for a few years, and I'm the manager of his current team right now. For every game, I have to make sure I have a penalty box monitor. If they're home games, I have to do the score sheet.
Several years back, obviously, when Ethan was younger, but as far as I remember something in there about the organizing the Forest Hills hockey organization to create the Tomahawks hockey or something along those lines. What was all that about?
I didn't really help organize that. I did help organize some of the summer hockey camps. It was their mom, I guess you could say, that made sure all the kids were fed and had lunches.
One of the jobs that you take on as the team mom, the manager, the team manager, whatever you might want to call it, right? One of them that I think you do very well at is the fundraising aspect. So what are some of the fundraisers that you usually do, and what is the importance of those fundraisers?
Well, hockey's an expensive sport, and for most parents, they can't just pay for it right out. So the fundraisers that we did under the Jets, we tried to do one fundraiser a month.
Now, speaking of fundraising, I understand that you do lots of fundraising for your church as well. Can you tell us a little bit about that fundraising you do for your church outside of the hockey?
We do a ham pot pie sale, or we're doing sub sales through the church to offset the cost for our campers so that the parents don't have to pay so much.
I understand from Ethan that you also volunteer in the community.
I work as the program director of, it's the Independent Monitoring for Quality program. It is a state-funded program that goes out to see how people who receive services from the Office of Developmental Programs feel about their services. And 51% of the people who work for me have to be either a person with a developmental disability or a family member of someone who has an intellectual disability.
And I just want to say, on behalf of everybody, thank you for all that you do. And because of everything you do, you are the recipient of our $500 Hockey Mom of the month for November. So congratulations, Christine. And thank you, Ethan, for nominating your super mom to us, because your team just won $500.
That's awesome. Thank you.
And before we go, is there anybody that you would like to thank?
I'm going to thank Ethan. I mean, he came to me when he saw that and he said he wanted to do it. And I thought it was a good tool for teaching him how to do essays. I thank my husband and my daughter for all their support, and my family. I want to thank Berkshire Hathaway for having this. This is wonderful. Thank you very much.